distributive property. We take the 2, we're multiplying it by both terms inside the brackets. What is 2 times 3c? Good. So we have 6c. And what is 2 times 5d? Positive or negative? Okay, very important, because that will let us know what operations is going to go between them. So it's positive 10d. Now, in the second part of this question, we have a positive sign. Okay. Do I use distributive property here? No. No? Who says no? Who says yes? Why yes?
Oh, plus like a 1.
Yes, so you can think of it like there is a number 1 here. Now, because it's a positive term, pretend there's a 1 there. Because it's a positive term, it's not going to affect really what's inside the brackets. But had this been a negative, you would have to distribute the negative into both the numbers inside of the bracket, like in example 1, and that would change everything. Okay? So because we're distributing positive 1, think of it like positive 1 times 4d. Is 4d going to change?
No.
No, still 4d. And positive 1 times negative 3c? Negative 3c. So, we now have 4 separate terms. Now, if you look at this, technically, this reads 6 times c, 10 times d, 4 times d, negative 3 times c. But because they're multiplication, and we know they're eventually going to become one term, we're going to consider them all each one term. So right now I have 4 separate terms, and that's going to change once I find my once I collect my like terms. What separates these to let us know that they're terms is we have either a positive or negative sign, or a plus or subtraction sign in between them. That's how we know we have 4 terms right now. Okay? So we're going to collect our like terms. What is a like term here? Go ahead, Michael.
A letter.
Which ones?
C and C, D and D.
Which ones?
6C and 3C.
Yes, very good. 6c and negative 3c. So think of it like we're combining those two. If I combine 6c and negative 3c, what do I end up with?
3C.
3c, good. And what are the other like terms?
10D.
Okay, 10d and 4d. If I combine those two terms, what do I end up with? 14d. Excellent. Can I combine these two terms? No? No, why not? Why aren't they alike? That's right. Our variables are different in this question. Okay? Here's I'm going to put a little side note here. What if my question read this? 3c plus 14c squared. Can I collect those two like terms? Why not?
Squared.
What does the squared have? Why can't I collect it with this one?
The C is squared.
Okay, very good. So the reason we can't collect these is because the power of the variable is different. In this case, I'm going to tape that down in a minute. Well, in this case, we have a power of 2. And in this case, we have a power of 1. Okay? Even though it's not there, we assume there's a number 1 there. So because the variables are to different powers, we can't collect them, even though they're both the variable c. And in this case, the variables are completely different, so obviously we can't collect them. What if it just said 3c plus 14? Can I collect these? Why not? Again, no variable. Good. Okay? That's how we're going to know what terms we can collect and cannot collect. It has to do with the power of the variable. Okay?